All right. Anyway, Robin, right. Do you want me to do... Hey, this is a funny story, but you think we should save it for tomorrow?
I think maybe we should save that.
All right.
I got a couple of other things here we need to get to.
Yes, we do.
First of all, the family of Ray Combs, according to the Star...
Well, this is good.
...is unable to buy him a headstone. They're so broke.
That's the host of Family Feud.
Yes, the guy who just committed suicide not too long ago by... trying in several different attempts. He took pills, he bashed his head into a wall, and then he finally wound up hanging himself in a psychiatric ward in the closet with some sheets.
Yeah. But his I mean...
They say they're broke.
Wow.
They barely have enough to feed the new Family Feud star's 6 young children.
Jesus. What do you say we chip in and buy him a headstone?
Well, that's what I was thinking, that would be nice of us.
How much do those cost?
I don't know, but it couldn't be that much, could it? We don't have to get anything like a monument or anything.
Yeah.
His sister tells Star Magazine it's heartbreaking. We can't even afford to pay for the funeral, let alone a headstone. So I guess the funeral is even still unpaid for.
Dominic Barber has volunteered to buy a headstone for Ray Combs. He just doesn't know it yet. I'll convince him.
Well, okay, if you want me to.
His family doesn't know if they'll be able to stay in their home. Boy, it's really bad.
Wow, that is bad. I don't understand guys who do that, man, to their families.
Yeah.
You know?
They say they need money for basics, including groceries.
Wow. Gee, I figured he was rolling in dough from Family Feud.
Well, they say he was very generous when he was alive. They've actually seen him pay the utility bills of old friends who had hit hard times. He gave to so many people. Now they're hoping that some people will come through for them.
Yeah, well, if you keep helping out just people who need money all the time, then they can't come through for you. They always need money. You got to help rich people out. You know what I mean? You do benefits for him, though.
He's got 6 kids. The oldest one is 17.
What were we saying on the set the other day about the... Oh, I know what we could do. Oh, this is a really good idea. Here's the idea.
Okay.
We have a Family Feud. We have Ray Combs' family, his wife and 6 kids, versus another family that needs a headstone, and we play Family Feud with them, and whoever wins gets a headstone.
I think you're going to have to do a lot more than that to attract these people out.
Okay. Our survey says the top 5 reasons, top 5 ways that you can kill yourself. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, Ray Combs' family first. Bang your head against the wall? Nope. That's not up there. Nope. Banging your head against the wall.
Nobody does that.
All right. Hanging yourself with a sheet? No. Autoerotic asphyxiation? No. OD on the toilet? Ding, 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 ding.
His youngest child is 5 years old.
Yeah, it sucks, man. No. I would do something, but I'm really cheap. Why don't we do something?
The final
Can we get Tom to pay?
The burial costs could run into the thousands of dollars.
Forget it,
they don't even know.
We need a CD player before we do that. Well, you know, is she a good-looking babe? I heard she's hot.
She's very pretty.
Did you get a picture? Could see his wife?
A picture with him and his wife here.
I'll console her.
It's not big. I'd have to have somebody bring it to you.
Jackie, come on. I got to take a look at Ray Combs' wife. Can you run over there, pal? All right. Do they need tires? Because I can give them a set of 4 tires.
What do we got in the
from
gift?
Gannon Tire.
In the gift box.
I got a set of 4 tires.
And we could give them some tickets.
Concert tickets. To Lollapalooza. To Lollapalooza and also to the Horde Festival. That's right. Blues Travel. Ray Combs. Ooh, look at Ray Combs. I'll console her. Yeah, she's probably like, you know, I was like the best looking girl in my high school. I get a guy on TV. Everything's fine. And now look at this.
What a mess. What a mess.
Wow. Oh, well. That's a very sad story.
What are you going to do?
Feel bad. Let's raffle off a date with the widow. Think we can get her on the air?
Maybe we can find her some rich guy who'll pay the bill.
Do you know how much money I could raise if the widow agreed to date one of our listeners? And then I raffle.
How are you going to raise the money?
I'll do a raffle. Like, everyone just send in $10 if you want to win a chance at dating Ray Combs' ex-wife.
And then you pick a...
and she has to agree to at least go to third base with the guy.
Oh, yeah. Stop it.
Well, big deal.
Do a little.
I got to do something. All right, you know what? At least kiss him.
Well, who's going to make these proposals to the widow Combs?
Gary. The widow Combs. Gary's going to do that. Just like he has to call Morton Downey and ask him to come on the air.
Did we get Morton Downey back?
Gary can't make the call. He says, I can't bring myself to do it. But Morton's got a sense of humor. Definitely get it. He'd want to be on the air.
If he's still smoking, there's nothing we can say that's so bad.
Right.
Somebody tell him to call, because Gary...
If anyone sees Morton Downey, have him call, because Gary can't make the call.
No, Morton Downey's got a sense of humor, but his wife doesn't, and she's yelling at me before we even, did the death pool.
Oh, okay.
And so have you talked to her?
No, because she generally answers
He won't
the
call.
phone.
He will not call.
It's tough. Come on.
Yeah.
Gary,
I'll rehearse
you have a job to do.
I'll rehearse you.
Okay, no, wait.
Hi, Downs Krebby residence.
Hi, Lori, it's Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Can I please speak to Mort?
What about?
Oh, it's not going to go anything like that.
Oh, that should be like, you stupid son.
Oh, yeah.
Mort's dead.
Yeah, exactly. I told her that we'd be really good when we interviewed Mort, and we were.
And we were.
It was the day after that we got back.
Well, what are you going to do? That was wrong, but what can we do?
She's a very nice lady, but she gets a little high-strung, and I don't want to be in the other end of that.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, you got to make the call. Someone's got to make the call. We got to get together.
Gary, come on.
Okay, I'll have my intern make the call.
All right, fine. That's a good internship. Turn the kid off the radio.
And now who else? I'm calling Ray Combs' wife.
Well, we were thinking we could raise money for the headstone and for the canned goods and stuff. If she agreed to date one of the listeners and we raffle off the date.
I'm not making that call.
Come on, man.
Okay, I'll call Mort, but that's it.
Now Mort doesn't seem so bad.
No, not at all.
Oh, man, what are we doing?
I don't know.
It's getting worse.
It's not getting better, it's getting worse.
Trying to impress Westinghouse.
We used to play this game a long time
we're on good behavior for Westinghouse. You think we broke any rules?
We used to play this game a long time ago, Howard, and I thought since I saw this Ann Landers over the weekend, it was time to bring it back.
Good, I'm woozy.
We're going to guess what advice Ann Landers gives to this writer. Dear Ann Landers, I've been happily married for 6 years and have 2 children. Nothing threatened my perfect marriage until 2 months ago. That's when I was shocked to discover that my husband was having sex with my unmarried older sister.
Wow.
She is an amputee with one leg.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
My sister lives out of state but travels for business. When she was in our area, I always insisted that she stay with us in our spare bedroom.
Yeah, she was just laying around.
We even kept a pair of crutches on hand, especially for her visits, so she could get around the house without her artificial leg.
You know, if you're a thinking woman, you go, hey, if my sister's good looking, I'm not going to have her around the house to protect my husband. But she's an amputee, for Christ's sake, laying in bed.
During her last visit, I woke up at 3 in the morning to find my husband missing from our bed. I heard noises from my sister's room. And when I investigated, I found him in bed with her.
Even half a woman will go for.
After a stormy confrontation, my husband's defense was that he felt sorry for my sister because she had no man in her life and different. Probably never would.
Forgiving man.
He begged my forgiveness and swore it would never happen again.
Under the covers, you can pretend she has no legs.
My sister said very little, but it was obvious she was very uncomfortable.
She didn't have a leg to stand on.
Her face was red as a beet.
Wow.
If it were not for our children, I would have left him on the spot. I am baffled as to how my husband could possibly be attracted to my sister, who not only is missing a leg, but is 8 years older than I am and about 30 pounds heavier.
Wow. You must be bad in bed if your husband strays after that.
My husband and I have slept in separate rooms since that night. I have broken off all contact with my sister, who is no longer welcome in our home.
I can see that.
My husband keeps begging me to forgive him and to resume our sexual relationship, which he misses.
P.S. I'm now thinking of having an affair with our hair-lipped mailman just to get back at him.
I don't want a divorce yet. I find it very difficult to trust my husband after he cheated on me with my own sister.
All right, here's what Abby said.
I need your help.
You don't even have to read it. I'll tell you exactly what she said. Dear, what's the name?
She signs it, just Brock in the ass.
Dear stupid. You stupid dumbass. How long you been reading my column, you dumbass? She has that accent. So how long you been reading a stupid column, you dumbass? A cheating man is a cheating man. And any man who cheats should not be forgiven. I always say, for the sake of the children, try to give a man a second chance, but this is way above and beyond indecent behavior. Same kind of indecent behavior would probably get Howard Stern fired for Westinghouse. Thank you. Am I right?
Wrong.
Well, I did see her on Oprah recently, Ann Landers, and she said, when the case of small children, try to reconcile.
Yeah.
Is that right, the advice?
Not only is she wanting this woman to reconcile with her husband, she wants her to forgive her sister.
Oh, really?
Well.
Oh, what is Ann Landers now? A good Christian? Isn't she a Jew?
Isn't she divorced?
Yeah. Well, I guess she forgave her husband.
I know this is going to be difficult to do, but you must somehow find it in your heart to forgive both your husband and your sister.
Is Ann Landers on crack? I mean, why would a woman... I mean, okay, you can understand if your husband cheats. Like, let's say he meets a penthouse pet, okay? And, like, you know, he gets totally seduced and crazy. And you say, all right, what were the odds of that happening?
All right.
You know, that's one thing.
A one-legged
fat slob laying around the house your husband can't keep out of her pants? Get him out of the house. Listen to that crab old Ann Landers. Dummicks.
And she even says your husband's defense that he felt sorry for your sister because she's an amputee and probably would never have a man in her life is absurd. Many amputees have very, very satisfying sex.
Yeah, but take a look at their partners. They're either drunks like Jackie or...
What's that got to do with anything?
No. Jackie went with a one-legged woman. He had to get so loaded. He was so sloshed. Right?
I was drunk and had to get drunker.
Yep. He had to have drinks after he was drunk.
You have to get drunk enough to consider it, and then drunk enough to do it. 2 phases.
And he did it, too. When you woke up the next morning, you just got out and you ran out?
I went in to go to the bathroom, and then the fake leg was propped up against the corner.
Did you throw up?
I got out of this so bad. Took my buddy's.
Did you know she had a wooden leg when you went into bed with her? Or was it a surprise?
Oh, yeah.
You knew? How did you know?
She came to the party. She hobbled into the party.
Oh, you mean she hobbled or she wasn't real good? I know guys who have 2 wooden legs.
No. She came in and of course everybody...
Was she wearing a dress?
Yeah.
Look at Pinocchio. She was wearing a dress with a wooden leg.
Was she on crutches?
As a matter of fact, she was wearing blue jeans.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You know, but she walked in and I remember, the party was there and, you scope out the party.
So how did you know she even had...
No, they told you.
Who told you? The guys?
She was a friend of a friend from Detroit.
And he said, hey, she has one leg?
Yeah.
And she was cute, though.
She was not a knockout, but she was good looking. It was one of those things where you look around the party and you assess it.
Right.
And she was by far, not counting that, the best looking girl at the party. Huh. But you throw that into the mix, and I looked around and I said, oh, boy.
Do you remember her unstrapping the leg when you got in the sack with her?
No.
You were so drunk you didn't even remember that. Oh, come on. On some level, you must have realized.
Yeah, how did she get the leg off?
When you're having sex with her, did you, you know how you wrap your arm around a girl's leg and you get into it?
As far as her unhooking it and putting it in the bathroom, I don't
recall
remember.
That. But you definitely know you had sex with her.
I absolutely know.
How do you know?
You know what? I just know I did.
And do you remember the actual coitus?
No, I don't. It's weird. I know it happened.
Because you're were you rubbing everything?
I don't remember now. It's so long ago. But I know we did it. And I know it was just repulsive. I shouldn't have been. It was
when you woke up in the morning, did you see her laying there with no legs?
I didn't see the stump or anything like that. I just kind of got out of bed and went in to go to the bathroom and saw that it's flesh color and has
it never looks like a leg.
Hinge on the knee and buckles where buckles. I don't know. There was kind of another room and there was another door out of the bathroom and I just got the hell out of there.
Drunken stories from a joke man. And you never even talked to her again?
I took my dog and went to the sorority where there was a girl that I had been dating a while. I said, hey, I came especially to say goodbye to you. And I never told her the reason I was there was to run out from this one-legged woman.
And you never... And
I wound up living with that girl for 3 years.
Did you see her on campus?
Huh?
Did you see the girl on campus?
No, the girl was from Detroit.
Oh.
She was just,
she must have felt great when you just split.
Oh.
Yeah, really.
I didn't care. I let my roommates deal with it. It was so weird.
Yeah, you're going to rot in hell for that one.
A couple of years later, I was living in...
I've done some bad things. I really screwed up when I was single. I took lots of lewds, and I made love to some real pigs. And the next day, I would never even talk to them. They had done something to me. They had abused me.
You're right.
And then, these girls walked around.
You wouldn't even say hello to them if you
No, and it was only because I was immature. The only thing they did wrong was sleep with me. And you know what it was? I just didn't know what to say. I didn't like them, and I wanted everything to be erased.
I want to go back in time.
Yeah, and it was an immature thing, and I wish I could apologize to those women, but I'm not going to track them down.
Nobody's told them to have a one-night stand with you.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
And believe me, I'm sure they didn't get anything out of it. There's nothing affectionate about it.
Nice warm memory.
Yeah. God, I suck. Probably why I'm in hell.
You're still paying.
Yeah. Still paying every day of my life. Who says there's no God?
Paying off that debt.
Yeah.
Welcome to my name,
Before we left on Friday, we learned that there had been a shooting at your favorite place.
Scores, man.
Yeah.
Thank God it wasn't Lonnie. It was kind of a sad story.
2 people died over the weekend. One was declared dead at the scene, but the other one died in the hospital later on. Michael Greco, the 22-year-old bouncer for the club, died at New York Hospital Cornell Medical Center shortly after noon of a single gunshot wound to the head.
Do you know about the Gambling Dan curse on all this?
No.
Do you know about this?
Gambling Dan, our old intern?
Yeah, you want to hear this? Our old intern, Gambling Dan, is working on the movie. He got an intern, not an intern, he got a job there. He's doing, what is his title again?
He's the audio wrangler.
Audio wrangler.
Yahoo!
Yeah. Yahoo! Anyway, he's there and stuff. And this kid had a real gambling problem. When he was in college, he had to bail out of college. His parents sent him the tuition money. I don't know what parents in their right mind send their kid the tuition money. He's supposed to send it into the school, but somehow Dan convinced him to send it to him.
That's how it happened.
And he took it and he placed a few choice bets thinking that he'd, double his money.
Right.
And unfortunately lost his entire college tuition. And, had a bit of a little problem. So, anyway, to make a long story short, when Dan was working here, the guy's a total mush. Whatever he bets on, he loses. I've never seen a guy who has more information at his fingertips, knows about all the teams, knows all the sports, but I'm telling you, we would give him money and say, okay, bet. The guy's a mush. He would lose. So anyway, he's been feeling like a real loser because everything he bets on, he loses. And he's working over at the movie set, and evidently, 2 nights before these guys were shot over at Scores, Gambling Dan was there. And Gambling Dan went up to the guy, and he said, the guy who got killed. Really? He goes up to him. Yeah, true story. Swear to God. Goes up to the guy, and he says, hey, has anything ever happened to you exciting around here? And the guy goes, nope, never. Never had an incident, never nothing.
Wow.
So, listen to this. Dan hears about the shooting. Now he's at the movie set, and he thinks there's a hex on him. He thinks that...
I'm beginning to believe he's right.
Wait a second. Yeah.
He thought there was a hex on him before the...
Yeah, now he's convinced. Now, when I say there's a hex on him, it's so bad... Jackie was walking by, and the woman who's in charge of all the people who work on the movie was standing right next to Dan, and he walks up to this guy and he says, do you know anyone who removes hexes?
He told Gorilla...
Who does he think put the hex on?
He told Gorilla that... I got to get this...
It's a long story.
He was somewhere, and some Spanish woman spit on him, and he thinks that's the beginning of the hex.
Yeah.
On the beach in Cancun, and I think somebody asked him for money or something. He said no, and they said, we're going to put a hex on you, and they did spit at him or something. He said, and his bad luck is traceable to that day.
Yeah.
He's out of his mind.
He's out of his mind.
Oh, no.
So Gambling Dan thinks there's a hex on him now, and now he's trying to hire someone to get rid of the hex. I told him, hire me. I'll give you $100. I'll get rid of your hex.
Just stay away from me.
So now he's completely freaked out that the guy from Scores is dead.
He got some money, a small amount of money, and instead of gambling, he invested it in the stock market, and it immediately went down.
Yeah. The guy can't win.
But you know what the best part is? He walks up to me and he goes...
To me, the stock market's gambling.
He goes, I put that money in the stock market. He goes, I watch it every day. He goes, dude, I'm gambling again.
Yeah, of course he's gambling.
That's what it is.
Legalized gambling.
I told him he should never be in the stock market. That's not his place.
He can't buy a CD. Is he making money on the movie? He's making good money, isn't he?
Yeah, decent money for...
Yeah, so why does he save a little? What's he in the stock market for?
He's going to make more.
Oh, he's going to make more. What is it?
You know what's funny? The Teamsters suckered him in to buy some raffling ticket for like $50.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because he can't, tell the Teamsters to stay away from him. Because the guy can't resist.
I didn't think he'd do it. They said, hey, do you want to buy a raffle ticket for $50? You can win $20 grand. I said, no. I said, go talk to Dan. And Dan came back with his head down and goes, I just bought a raffle ticket for $50.
And you know he's going to lose. He's got the hex.
He's going to lose. He really, really thinks he's got a hex.
So now, who was the guy he approached about removing the hex? Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he approached you.
Yeah, he walks up to me. He said, because I guess people think I know everybody because we deal with such wackos on the show.
Right.
And he goes, you know anybody who takes hexes off of people? I go, no, of course I don't.
Hexes? Do we know anyone? Let's remove the hex. You know who I think's involved in that? Jackie Stallone can take away hexes.
You might be right.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone's mom.
Then why won't you take one from Sylvester's career?
Isn't that $9.95 a minute to get that hex off?
Yeah, $9.95 a minute.
He said that he was down in Cancun and he was making...
Yeah, I heard that. We got that story. Yeah, and the witch spit on him. Yeah. Oh, you trying to get him?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, for a guy who gambles, he's had the all-time greatest line I've ever heard. He said he went to Gamblers Anonymous, but he left because all those guys were losers.
Yeah. That was funny. Yeah. He said that on the air. Yeah, losers.
There was a guy there that lost his house. I was like, well, you don't own one, or you'd have lost it.
Yeah, you lost your college tuition money. You don't think that's as bad? I don't want to hang around with losers. No.
Well, anyway, now these 2 guys are dead. The police are still looking for 3 men that Greco threw out of the trendy Midtown club after one of them reportedly pawed a dancer. They say that at Scores, it's a look but don't touch club.
Really?
And if people try to get out of hand, you will be called into question. So these guys got ejected, and they think they may have returned with a vengeance, shooting Greco and John Siegel, who was a bartender.
There's a look, don't touch policy there?
Waiter. That's what it says in the paper. I've never been there, Howard.
Maybe at night. When we go during the day, I don't see any evidence of that.
They
It's
say
a night
that's
roll.
the whole deal with Scores.
No, it
that
is.
It's upscale.
It is actually.
And the women are very classy and
They are.
good at patter.
No, they really are. I mean, it's like it's even frustrating in a sense because all you can do is look.
So they're very much concerned, but Scores is still open.
Yeah.
And doing business there.
Oh, better be.
Adding extra security, I guess.
Let me tell you something. It's an important club. If that ever closes down, I'll kill myself. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after these words of Robin.
You're listening to the Howard Stern Show. Howard Stern Show. 97.1, The Eagle. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Damn right. Good to be back with you. Hey, watch the E! Show tonight, man. This one rocks. It's a beautiful story of hope and future, blah, blah, blah. Celestine on a gurney. Do not miss tonight's inspirational episode when Celestine, a woman that we've known a long time without the use of her arms and legs, stops by to tell us her story of courage and triumph. See Celestine pour a soda and flip a coin using only her mouth and tongue. It's Motivation Monday tonight on E! A truly wonderful story. I put, the first time I ever put Celestine on our WOR show, Channel 9 TV show, they didn't want to air it because...
They freaked out.
And I pushed and pushed. And I got it on the air. And do you know, to this day, that was our lowest rated show on Channel 9? Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I thought it was going to be the biggest ratings bonanza.
Dan said it was a turnoff.
Dan Foreman knows something because I said to him, I said, listen, Dan, I've been in this business a long time. I'm going to tell you something. Woman with no arms or legs sits there and cuts a steak with her teeth and with using a knife and fork, cuts a steak. Yeah, using the laws of civility, uses a fork and knife. She has no arms or legs. She's on a gurney.
Who would stop?
Who would tune out?
Who would stop to use a knife and a fork in those?
Dan said it's unwatchable. I said it is not. I would tune in. And sure enough, Dan was right, and that really killed me. We had a 3 rating that night. We completely lost our entire audience.
Oh.
So tonight on E! Watch Celestine. I'm telling you, this is a...
Show that the world has changed.
Right. Show that the world is more... Except everybody, F Dan.
F Dan.
Oh. And what can I tell you? As a matter of fact, I do blame the lighting. Remember what happened? They used a black curtain against her. She's a dark-skinned black woman.
And they had her over in a corner in shadow.
And her head looked like it was floating in midair.
She was like the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah. Hey, just quickly, Robin, because we were talking about it, here's Gamblin' Dan, the Gambling Man. Gamblin' Dan.
Yeah, what's up, Howard?
So I was talking about the hex.
Yeah, man, I'm hexed.
Do you really think you have a hex on you?
Yeah, I'm cursed. I just have no luck at all.
What, in Cancun you got it?
Yeah, I was walking up with some lady, and we were, like, making fun of her, and she was selling, like, friendship bracelets back in the day when they were popular.
Yeah.
And we were, like, making fun of her because she wasn't making any money, and she, like, yelled at me in Spanish and spit on me.
Right.
And ever since then, that's when, after that baseball season came up, and that's when I started losing all my money.
And is that when you lost your college tuition?
Yeah.
He is a mush. He loses every single bet.
Dude, I mushed the guy over at Scores.
I heard. He went up to the guy. I'm telling you, right before the guy got killed. You knew the guy, right?
Yeah.
You went up and you said to him, doesn't anything ever exciting ever happen around here?
Well, I didn't really know him. I came out of the bar, and I was just trying to make conversation, waiting for my car.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, dude, you're a bouncer here. Is it ever exciting? Do you ever have to throw anyone out? I was like, no, not really. Never happened,
Boom.
And then 2 days later, I saw a picture in the paper. You got killed.
The Gambling Dan Hex.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, if there's anyone out there who wants to take a curse off me, I really believe it.
Well, you know who you got to go to?
Who?
Jackie Stallone. Call her line for like $9. She'll talk to you. You know, I think LaToya Jackson's involved in removing hexes, too.
Really?
I can remove your hex.
Well, if you want to do it, I'm open for it.
Yeah, I need like 500 no cash.
Hey, man, it's worth the investment.
Who do you think can remove a hex? Who do you think can do that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I asked Gary. That's why.
You believe in hexes?
I didn't until, dude, I just bought a new car. The first day I had it, I got run into. I got crashed into.
All right. You want to get rid of your hex?
Yeah.
All right. Where are you now? Are you working on the movie?
We're on location. We're somewhere out in
Well, don't say where you are, okay? We don't need people showing up.
Okay.
God, they were loading up the trucks for the location shoot.
Moving day.
I was there this morning. I stopped by. It was like 3 trucks the size of a city block, just for a day shooting. Now you know why movies cost so much money.
Is that all?
Oh, when I say a truck, picture a truck.
No. I meant, it just seemed like there was a lot of stuff there to pack up.
Well, quite frankly, I only saw 3 trucks. It could have been 80 trucks.
Yeah.
These are the 3 I saw. They were the size of city blocks.
Because then they have trailers that everybody works out of, too.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I've already put in specifications for my trailer.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of junk to put in there. They go, you want us to buy anything for your trailer? I go, let me think for a second. I'm always so lame, I can't think of something cool.
What do you put in a trailer?
I said, give me some candles or something. Make it like home.
Like you have candles. You got candlelight in your home?
I said, you want to make it like home? Put some strippers in there. That'll make it nice and homey.
No, you don't want home. You want Scores.
Yeah. Can they turn it into a Scores without Gambling Dan there, of course? So, dude, I'm going to help you remove your hex. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, close your eyes. Are you driving?
No, I'm not.
All right. Close your eyes. I want you to repeat everything I say.
Okay.
All right. Oh, what a goose I am.
Goosey I am.
Oh, what a goose 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 I am.
Ah, what a goose I am.
Ah, what a goose I am.
All right, well, there you go.
Almost as what?
That's simple, huh?
Oh. Come on. Oh, what a dumb bastard I am. All right.
Almost says what?
All right, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Dope. Got a hex.
Poor boy.
Please, he has a hex on him.
Douchebag says what?
Hillary Clinton has come under fire once again, Howard. A new book by Bob Woodward claims that she has a guru.
Guru? Oh, my.
Who comes to the White House and leads her into conversations with the dead, like Eleanor Roosevelt and Mahatma Gandhi.
I believe that.
It's very obvious that Hillary has admitted herself that, she has an association with this woman, and she has even admitted on occasion that she has had imaginary talks with Eleanor Roosevelt. Here she is making that claim.
Boy, I thought Hillary Clinton was kind of smart. Who would have an imaginary conversation with Eleanor Roosevelt?
As I was sitting here this evening, I thought about all of the conversations that I have had in my head with Mrs. Roosevelt this year.
Oy vey.
It is one of the saving graces that I have hung on to for dear life.
Does she talk to Vince Foster? Because we have some questions for him.
Really? She could clear up some things.
You know who talks to Santa Claus? Tom, our general manager.
Just once a year.
But Senator Alphonse D'Amato, who's, been no Hillary fan, says, leave the woman alone.
Really? Oh, he don't mean that, though. Did he really say that?
Listen to him.
She has every right to
talk to Eleanor Roosevelt.
To consult somebody who may make her feel good. I think it's a lot to do about nothing.
I know Senator Al. That's perfect. But you know what he's like? Oh, listen, she has every right to do it. And then he was like,
And here's the statement from White House spokesperson Leon Panetta.
Because I know Al, man. You're not going to catch Al talking to any psychics. Unless he's doing something I don't know.
He's a realist, man.
Yeah. Who's this? Leon who?
Panetta.
Never heard of him. I've heard of him.
Spokesperson for the White House.
Oh, good job.
The First Lady is a human being like everybody else. She seeks out guidance from her friends, from advisors, from others.
I myself called the Psychic Friends Network. Dionne Warwick has helped me through many a crisis.
Can you check those White House phone records?
There's a whole bunch of 1-900 numbers.
Who else is she talking to?
By the way, the First Lady has never stepped on a crack in the sidewalk. Very superstitious. Thank you.
Over the weekend, Ted Kaczynski was moved in secrecy to Sacramento, California from Montana.
Ted Kaczynski with you?
They announced that he was moving on one date, and then they moved him early so they could avoid a lot of press and a lot of notoriety. He was moved into this jail there in Sacramento. Here is John McGinnis, who is the spokesperson for the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office to talk about what kind of a prisoner Ted Kaczynski is.
You don't use his superhero name, Unabomber?
Is the Unabomber suspect.
This guy is sedentary, reads books, that's all he does. So in terms of our
What's he gonna do?
Concerns about his behavior, there really isn't any.
He's sedentary, reads books. What does anyone in prison
Well, they're
do?
just saying he's not a dangerous prisoner.
Oh.
They're not worried about him. They don't have a special guard on him or anything because he's not a threat to anyone. Not where he is now.
Who will save his soul?
Also in the news, there's been another church burning. It's this time Shreveport, Louisiana. Fire officials are saying it's no accident that an early morning fire started at an abandoned union hall in Shreveport. The sign on the boarded-up building said it was being renovated as the future home of a recently formed black congregation. There are no reports of injuries, but the building was heavily damaged, so it continues. Carnival Cruise Lines is having a problem. You know, all these Kathy Lee, so maybe Kathy Lee has a hex on her.
Yeah, she should go team up with Gambling Dan and get that hex off.
She should investigate how to get a hex removed.
Well, you got to be careful when you have a hex removed. You don't want to go to a charlatan. You want to go to a real person, a qualified person.
They're calling it the trip from hell. Passengers on a Carnival Cruise Line ship say it seemed as if everyone on board got sick during the week-long trip to Mexico.
Of course.
It ended yesterday. In all, 52 of the 1,900 passengers fell ill with symptoms resembling food poisoning. One man died, but a Carnival spokesman says it appears to be unrelated to the unidentified sickness.
Carnival. It's some carnival.
Really? Meantime, federal health officials confirm they've been contacted about the cruise, but a spokesman won't confirm speculation on the source of the illness. The ship Jubilee left San Pedro last Sunday with nearly 1,900 passengers. It included stops in
1,900 passengers?
Yeah.
That must be some party.
But just get away on a Carnival cruise ship.
Yeah, I'll picture Kathy Lee on one of those with Frank. Yeah, let's get on there with 1,900 people on a floating sardine can. 1,900 people. How big is the ship?
It has to be a city one.
I mean, for Christ's sakes, who wants to go on vacation with 1,900 people? 1,900 people.
Yeah, all locked up there together.
The village of Candor in Superman's Fortress of Solitude it has less people. That was a little. Holy mackerel.
It included stops in several Mexican ports of call. So they say it could have been some kind of an airborne virus. They're still investigating.
You know, rather than be on a ship with 1,900 people, I'd rather make clothes in a sweatshop. If you're going to give me a choice.
A sweatshop is rumored.
Yeah, at least you can spread your stuff out. 1,900 people. That's like, oh, man.
You may have a point.
It's unbelievable.
No, not a gay.
No, do gay. Do some gays. A gay gym teacher. Go ahead. I like it already. Make it up.
Was arrested yesterday for sexually molesting 4 of his 9-year-old female students.
All right, but he wasn't gay.
Public school. No.
That would be weird.
They also believe that Alan Hyatt, a teacher for almost 20 years, may have had other victims. Police are saying it's a stomach-turning case. Hyatt, who was married, molested the 4 girls at an undisclosed school in the Sunset Park section between December and May.
But his wife stays with him.
One police source said that the victims' stories were all the same. He would take them to various locations inside the school, like the bathroom.
They were 9 years old?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Kiss them, hug them, and fondle them over their clothing.
Fred, do that to me.
One of the victims told her mother about the attack, and the girl's mother contacted the police.
In his own defense, he was heard saying they had bodies like 11-year-olds.
The police are calling this young girl who finally told her parents very brave.
Yeah. Man.
The detectives located the other victims, and Hyatt turned himself in to the Brooklyn Special Victims Squad on Empire Boulevard after he learned he was being investigated.
Boy, that guy's pretty low. They ought to kill him.
He still doesn't see anything wrong with what he's done. In his mind, it's okay to do that to a 9-year-old.
Yeah. They ought to examine his brain for science.
Really. Meanwhile, the 49-year-old is being charged with sexual abuse and endangering the welfare of a minor.
Why don't they just cut off his feet and stuff him down his throat and let him suffocate on his own feet? I always loved that punishment. Watch the guy, and I would do it to him. I'd take an axe.
You take responsibility.
I would take full responsibility. Chop off his feet, and then you jam his feet right down his mouth, and that cuts off his oxygen supply. Isn't that great? I always thought that was the best punishment for a guy who does that. That's just my belief. Head first.
Advocating that for everyone?
Whatever.
Well, there's also a story in the news. This man has been cleared of doing anything illegal in Portland, Maine. The Maine Supreme Court overturned a refugee's sexual assault conviction on Thursday in a case that pitted Afghani social customs against Western sexual mores.
Who cares?
And legal standards.
Don't know anything about it.
Well, apparently in Afghanistan, there's a custom that men kiss their sons on their genitals.
Yeah, they do that in my house.
Your father is Afghanistan?
He's part Afghanistan.
Part of that country?
He only kisses the right side.
Well, this man...
You're saying that an Afghanistan man
yes.
kisses the genitals of his son?
Yes.
Even as an adult?
No.
I think so.
No. No. That would be going too far.
All right.
Apparently, somebody had seen Mohammed Kargar.
Mohammed Kargar
kissing his 18-month-old son's penis.
Guilty.
And they complained to authorities, and this man was arrested and charged with sexual abuse.
How come it's never women doing that? It's always guys.
A neighbor told police her 2 children saw him kissing his child's penis.
Does the kid get wood?
What?
Did the kid get wood?
I don't know. Police later found a snapshot in the man's family photo album showing his mouth on his son's genitals.
For crying out loud. What kind of story is this? No wonder Westinghouse has to fire us.
His wife said she took the picture and planned to send it to her husband's mother in Afghanistan.
See, me, they'll fire. The guy from Afghanistan gets to live. Thank you very much.
Apparently in Afghanistan, this is a way a man shows his affection to his son, and it can go on from infancy to the ages of 3 to 5 years old.
Wow. My dad never did that to me.
I guess past there you got a problem.
Oh.
So anyway, this guy's case was thrown out of court. Muhammad said this was very good for him and the Afghani people because now they will know that it is wrong and not considered proper in the United States to kiss their sons on their genitals.
What a vile, vile country Afghanistan is. Nothing right about kissing your son's penis. Nothing right about that.
Oh, it could be done very innocently, don't you think?
No. There's nothing innocent about that.
Oh, not for you, maybe.
Country full of friggin' perverts.
Well,
why would you have to kiss your son's penis? Like, why not his arm?
What's the difference between a penis and a cheek?
It don't grow. You don't know the difference? No wonder you haven't been to bed with a guy in 5 years. Because he's sucking his cheek. What's the difference? The difference? What kind of lover are you? You tell me you're good in bed. The difference between a guy's cheek and his genitals?
It's been a long time.
You never kissed your baby's bottoms?
No.
I've heard of people doing that.
I don't do that.
Your father.
Of course you've heard people do it.
You know what, Jackie? I wasn't talking about it, Mike.
Your father took a little too many liberties. Is your father Afghani? Maybe you got the wrong beat on this guy.
My father is something.
Your father's part Afghani. Reopening. Oh, there he is.
30 years ago, I recorded one of many late nights with my young, sweet brothers.
All right, thank you.
Not the same thing at all. I wasn't between the ages of infancy and 5.
Well, that's your side of the story.
He'll tell you the same side if he could. Actor Robert Downey Jr. is under arrest on drug and weapons charges.
Get out of here.
Remember when he was in here and he told us how he had cleaned up his act?
Yeah.
Well, I'd seen a couple of tabloid stories lately that said maybe his act was getting a little dirty again.
Yeah.
Authorities say they stopped Downey yesterday on California's Pacific Coast Highway for driving 70 miles an hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. Sheriff's deputies say they found rock and powder cocaine, tar heroin, and weapons stashed in his truck.
That's it. Nice guy, though.
He was booked for an investigation of possession of a concealed weapon, possession of controlled substances, and driving while under the influence. He posted bail and was released last night. He'll be arraigned on July 27th.
He's a nice dude, you know, man. We just had him down here. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, but he didn't really want to talk about, he was like, that drug stuff is all behind me now.
Hey, don't bogart that tar heroin, my friend.
I mean, really, what is this stuff?
Tar heroin.
Rock and powder cocaine.
Heroin wasn't enough for him?
Tar heroin.
Man.
He was really looking to get high.
He really is Downey. All the Downeys having problems. Morton Downey, Robert Downey.
Everybody with that name is cursed.
He's a good actor, too. I heard he's good in Chaplin, but I'm too lazy to rent it.
Well, he did this movie this year called Restoration that he was supposed to be very good in as well, but I don't know.
There's a girl on her way to the funeral of the guy who died from Score. She wants to get on the air and say goodbye to him.
Aww,
want to let it happen?
Sure.
Linda? Linda?
Yes.
You there?
Yes, I am.
You knew that guy?
Yes, I did, and as a matter of fact, I spent the day with his mother yesterday.
Boy. What happened?
What happened? I don't know. She's pretty dazed. You know how people just walk around?
I mean, what happened at the bar that night? The guy just kicked some guys out, and they came back. Guys get crazy, man.
I can't even begin to tell you how unspeakable this is. And I listen to you every day. I worship you.
Thank you.
And I sure hope that what you say is true, that if they catch these guys, they absolutely fry them to the moon.
Yeah, I don't see how they can't. There had to be some eyewitnesses or something.
The whole thing.
Well, they're still looking at him. Found him.
So some guys were in the club. They got pissed off, and they came back, and they shot the bouncer. Why did they shoot the waiter?
They shot. Maybe he was one of the ones that asked them to leave.
Wow.
Or it could have been that they were shooting.
Hello?
That this was a clean-cut kid, a beautiful, gorgeous boy who was going to have a modeling career, I do believe.
Yeah.
And, I mean, to get 3 bullets in the chest at the age of 22 is
wow.
What are we going to do in this world?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Anyway, if I could say goodbye to him.
Go ahead.
Watch him be buried in about 2 hours.
Which guy is this, the bouncer or the waiter?
No, John Siegel.
Where was he?
Waiter.
Waiter?
He's the waiter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to spend the day with his mom. I was there all night, and it's just a horror. The whole thing's unspeakable.
Yeah, sorry to hear about it, and
well, you know,
send our love to the family.
When you read the article and you don't know the person, it's just another piece of news. But when you've had dinner with that person many times and you see the face, it just turns into something terrible.
Were you a lover of his or just a friend?
Well, I'm a lot older than him, and I used to tell his mother that I would love to seduce him if I weren't a friend of hers. He was a hell of a good-looking guy.
Really?
And I would have in a heartbeat if she weren't a friend.
Really?
Absolutely.
And are you hot?
Am I hot? I don't know.
Really?
It depends.
Because I'm sure he would have taken you up on it if you're pretty good.
He probably would have. We used to flirt a little bit here and there.
Mm.
But I'm a single mother, 39 years old. And
nothing wrong with that. You still got a flat belly?
It's pretty flat. Doing my sit-ups. I lost 20 pounds over the winter.
Sometimes that's not enough. All right, thank you, though. But listen, this is a tough day.
You know, you're cruel.
No, come on.
Just
make sure she looks hot. That's all.
I'll be hot at the funeral.
Let me tell you something. It's a sad, sad story.
It is. It's a real bad
and
story.
sorry to hear it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See, Robin?
Yeah. You try to have a good time, but, you know, the world's just too screwed up.
Yeah. Because Scores is like heaven. Heaven shouldn't be violated with that kind of violence.
How could a guy be having a bad time there?
That's right.
From what you tell me, every guy should be mellowed out after a trip there.
I know. I'm a mess when I come back from there. I can't even talk to my family for about a week. I'm in a similar situation right now. Go ahead.
I don't know. I was going to tell you about there was a confrontation between animal rights activists. I guess they went and had a rally in Washington, and, you know, some of these gay groups that want a lot of animal research done to try to figure out how to cure AIDS went down to protest the animal rights people. Here is Jeff Getty, the guy who got the first baboon bone marrow transplant, I think it was.
If it was not for animal research in general today, I would be dead. If it wasn't for the baboon bone marrow transplant, I probably would not be able to be traveling. I'd probably be in a hospital.
Let me tell you something. There was a gay newspaper. I have the article at home. I'll have to bring it in. Just wrote a wonderful editorial about me.
Really?
Saying how supportive I've been of this animal research and how I make a lot of sense and that the gay community is behind me because you must understand something. An animal cannot be as important as a human being. Now, there's a lot of kooks out there to look at these animals like that they're people. And I made the statement, they quote this in the newspaper, if you had the AIDS virus and you were told there's an outside chance that an animal could save your life by sacrificing an animal, you, of course, would beg the doctors to do it. So don't be such a big shot and don't be so callous when you say, oh, they shouldn't kill the monkeys when they're homos. And listen, anybody...
I don't think anybody said exactly that, Howard.
Well, I just did. That's what I'm saying. That's probably being said.
Well, here's a confrontation between one of the animal rights activists and one of the gay rights activists at this little rally in Washington.
As we speak, a lot of gays are moving to Afghanistan.
They want to be kissed on the genitals.
You're damn right, but Daddy.
We are moving forward in all diseases with animal research.
You're moving backwards. You're not moving forward.
I'm so glad. What is your degree in science?
I love to hear gay guys fighting with animal rights activists. That's great. You can't go wrong, right?
We need more of that.
We need more. That was not enough.
That was too short. But anyway, that's what's happening, folks.
Thanks, Robin. Let me just do a couple of quick plugs for everybody involved. You know who needs his plug.
We can't get out of here with that.
Yeah, come on. That's what I'm paid. Everyone knows it. Jackie Penthouse Joke Page Martling. Hundreds of dirty jokes on CD or cassette on the 78-minute Sergeant Pecker. Only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. Formerly $112. Markdown price. Takeover special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Now, next Thursday, for those of you who really want to have a party, June 27th at Catch a Rising Star in South Street in Philly. All our Philly fans, and there are many. What is that, Jackie?
This Thursday.
It says next Thursday. On South Street in Philadelphia. For information and dirty jokes, visit JackieJokeman.com. Go over and see Jackie. Say hi to him. He's a lot of fun, especially when you pay him. Saturday night, it's King Norris Upgraded. What is this? I can't read it. It's upside down. What does this say?
Unplugged.
Can we get this fixed, Jackie? You understand what I'm saying? See what's going on? Saturday night is King Norris Unplugged at South Beach on 2nd and 34th Street, Manhattan. There's no paper that's going to stay on that.
Oh, these guys.
Don't miss Gary Delabiti at Capitol Audio on 120 Duane Street in Lower Manhattan, 2 blocks north of City Hall, this Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m., demonstrating the Sony satellite system. Don't miss Stuttering John and Gary Delabiti signing pictures at Midwest Fireworks on Route 224 in Deerfield, Ohio, this Saturday afternoon, June 29th, between 1 and 4 p.m. And don't miss Steve the Gorilla Gorillo hosting the Hooters Bikini Contest on that's tonight from 8 to 10 on Highland Boulevard, Staten Island. Tells Steve that if he's going to write a plug, to write it clearly, no cross-outs. He can rewrite it. He has nothing better to do. If you're planning a wedding or party and you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-5040. And everybody else, kiss me and suck us around. And we'll see you tomorrow.
97.1 The Eagle.